Did you know you can't heal in the hustle? The same hustle that we do in our businesses, running the kids around, taking care of the family, keeping the house clean, making them dinner, all those things. We hustle, 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 people pleasing, making sure that everything looks good on the outside. That same hustle culture cannot be applied to wellness. It doesn't work. I know because I tried it. And if it had worked, I would have never gotten sick. My stomach wouldn't have ruptured. I wouldn't have lived in the hospital for 51 days because I knew how to hustle. The body doesn't work that way. The body requires a different kind of state. And the crazy thing is the health and wellness industry right now being a $6.8 trillion industry, and we are sicker than ever. Why? Why is that happening? Because we are stuck in that hustle mindset, that hustle culture, and we're applying it to wellness. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to join the gym and you've got to do the CrossFit and you've got to push, push, push. And then don't forget, you got to take 1,200 supplements and you got to do all the things. And yet we're still sick. What's going on? So I learned this while being in the hospital, what it's like to heal, being surrounded in these spa life experiences. And that planted the seed for the spa life method. And what is the spa life method? It is about living in a state, not where stress doesn't exist, because stress is going to exist in your life, but living in a state where you are more adaptable, where stress can come at you and it either passes by or you deal with it and you let it go. And it doesn't stay locked in your gut, in your fascia, ruminating on your mind. It doesn't keep you angst and it doesn't cause inflammation and disease. The way to do that is to be in a parasympathetic state. See, your body has two states, right? The sympathetic and the parasympathetic. And the parasympathetic is what I call the spa life state, because I know what it feels like to be at a spa. When is the last time you went to a spa? Think about it. When you walked in, what did you smell? What did you see? What did you hear? You probably smelled some plants or eucalyptus or essential oils. You probably heard some soft music. All those elements activated the senses, which became the doorway to drop you into that healing spa life state, also known as parasympathetic state. That's what it takes for your body to heal. It has to be in that parasympathetic state. Now, stress isn't bad. I mean, you get some stress, some cortisol is released in the morning so that you can wake up. And then if there's an event like something dangerous, you need that stress response so that you can respond quickly. So it's not that cortisol itself is bad. It's only when it stays chronic, becomes a low-grade inflammation, and it starts affecting your cells and your fascia and your gut, and then downstream, inflammation and illness. That's where the problem is. So upstream is what kind of state are you living in most of the time? And that's what the spa life state is all about. And it begins with you becoming aware of where you're at right now. And I've created something called Home Wellness Blueprint to help you identify where you're at right now and to create a space wherever you live, in your home, at your work, whatever, create a space that is symbolic for you being whole, your wellness, your wholeness. Because health begins first with your identity. And this Home Wellness Blueprint, whether you have a room in your house, a box under your bed, a backpack, a garage, wherever your space is that is designated for wellness, the Home Wellness Blueprint is a system that teaches you how to do this so that you never find yourself in a situation where I was, where, oh my gosh, I'm sick. They gave me a diagnosis. This is bad. What do I do now? Where do I start? Read all the books? Watch all the YouTube videos? I don't have the time for that. I need to be resting. So the Home Wellness Blueprint is such a simple, I think it's 5 videos, very short, easy to watch, and it's going to lay the foundation for you on how to set up a space in your home that is designated for wellness, so that you don't consume wellness. When you are consuming wellness, that's hustle culture. It's a constant state of deprivation. Like if you're consuming it, it's outside of you. But when you're living wellness, it's a part of you. It is your identity. And that begins with creating a space in your home. So I've created that blueprint for you. It's free because it's what I would have wanted. And whether you are recovering from something, or you've been diagnosed with something, or you just have symptoms, or you're just saying, I don't have any of that, but I want to set some space so that it doesn't happen. This is where you want to begin. So download the Home Wellness Blueprint. It is in the description, and begin creating your space so that you're not consuming wellness, but you're living wellness. And that's where healing begins.